Again, ask what, why, how. First, you write them down. What am I supposed to do? What does the research show about our customer needs and expectation? Can we move ahead with this project? Will it meet their expectation or not? Second, why is this project is the right time for it? Why now? Why you are doing this project now? Is it the right time or no? And again, how you are going to achieve that, the customer need? How you are going to do that? Do you have the resources? Do you have the support? And then again, the second stage, once you're done with the first stage, you move to the second. Second is about the assumptions, the scale of this project. How big is it? Is it something small, manageable? Is it a unique? Is it going to be listed on the genes records? Is it going to be wow? Or what? You decide, what is it? You write it down. And again, the people, who are the right people? When I say people, I always say the right people. Who are the right people? They could help me out in this project. And then the physical resources, the equipment, the machines. What am I need to, if I have to, do this project? You have to consider, again, as a project, so assumptions and consideration. We spoke about the assumptions, right? Now, what things to be considered? We spoke about this earlier, if you're smart. I know you can close your eyes and tell me time, quality, money, isn't it? So cost is very important. The quality of it, do you want to do really something very basic? Or you're going to build Burj Khalifa? It makes a big difference, right? If you're going to build ground plus one, different when you are going to manage a Burj Khalifa project, for example, isn't it? So the total set that people whom to be with you is totally different, isn't it? So you have to keep this in mind also, the scalability of the project. Project phases and project life cycle. Does anyone use BlackBerry? Everyone almost, naughty boys. BlackBerry, Torch, this is an outdated one, right? Is it? What's the latest now? Is this the latest? No? Outdated, see, this is outdated information. Anyway, project life cycle. Please pay attention here. I'll be talking about project and product. BlackBerry is the project and product at the same time, right? So let us see the life of this. So it started as an idea, BlackBerry in the mind. So we call this initiation or the visualization. Any project is created twice. It has two creations. The first creation called the mental creation. Mental creation. So if you want to build a house, the house is already built in your mind. We call this a vision. So mental creation is the vision. And the second creation of the project is the physical creation. The physical creation is the mission. Right? So this is the difference between mission and vision. So vision is something in the mind, created in the mind, and you see it where nobody else can see it, because it is all on here. The mission, when you do the project, and everybody could enjoy it. Like the guy who invented the BlackBerry, it was in his mind, and nobody could go inside his mind and to understand what this guy is talking about. Communicating through those messengers, how come? But he can see it in his mind happening. When he produced it to the market or to his colleague, then wow, here we go. We have a product, a handy product, can do a job for us. So that is a mission now. All right, so any project starts with 4 cycles: initiation, when you start up, then the planning process, execution, and closing. So when you do this, this is the life of the project. Now the project has produced something called BlackBerry. So when the BlackBerry starts, it has another life. They call it the product life. Are you following up? Oh, good, thank you. So now we finish the project as a project. We enter a new phase of the product or the service, if you may have a service, called the product life cycle. The product life cycle also consists of 4 stages. First is the introduction to the market. Again, the growth, people will accept and will buy. And then it comes to a maturity level where it's almost there, moving nowhere. And after some time start to decline now, like the iPhone now. Reach a point where it is, they call the maturity. Now the Galaxy and the Samsung is competing with them rapidly. So they start to come down and the Galaxy is coming up. You see how things goes? So we call this product life cycle. You need to differentiate between the two. Again here, just to visualize it, initiation of the project and planning, execution, closure. Very easy, right? Easy. 4 stages, but different between knowing and doing, right? So if you notice at each stage, I have put something called a gate. Gate 1, gate 2, and gate 3. Do you really physically go and build a gate? No. This is something you have to visualize. You have to have a gatekeeper who's usually the project manager or the stakeholders to sit and will be explaining what those guys are doing. Generally defines what technical work to be done in each phase. This is why we have the gates, right? The project life. When the deliverables are to be granted in each phase, or generated, sorry, and who is going to be involved, how to control, how to approve each phase, right?